Calvin,
What? Mama?
have you ever seen an acid or a base before?
I don't know what a base is, but I know what an acid is. I've seen an acid called vinegar.
Vinegar? Acids are usually really sour, like a lemon. Yeah! And a base is usually really, really chalky, like this antacid. Right now, I can feel it in my mouth foaming. When you mix acids with bases, bubbles. Have you ever tried mixing an acid with a base?
No.
Did you know that when you mix an acid with a base, that it usually creates foam? Bubbles. You know what we're gonna do?
What?
This one is gonna make a giant rainbow fizz explosion. It's gonna make a huge mess. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you how to do it. Alright, first thing, we've got to put just a little bit of baking soda onto each one of these little trays, like that. Just like this, and like this, and like that. Okay, now, we've got the food coloring here. You want to take this one?
Yeah.
You're going to put this one, just a few drops, onto the purple tray. Purple tray, purple tray. Yeah, just like that. I'm going to put a few drops of the red onto this red one, like this. And then this one here, but it's okay, it's going to go onto this yellow tray right here. Oh, just like that. Now, we've got to use this one to mix it all together. Now, we're going to drop just a little bit of each one of these things into that container. Let's do the red one first. Scoop this stuff out. I'm going to drop it in over there, over on there. Now, we want to make sure that there's a lot of foam coming out of there. So, before we add the vinegar to the mixture, we've got to also add a whole bunch of dish soap. Let's take this off. Ready? Can you put the dish soap in there?
Yeah.
Alright, ready? And squeeze it in. Oh, it's making it kind of blue. Look at it go. You think that's enough? Not yet. We gotta keep going. Alright. There we go. That's good. Alright, we're gonna put the cap on here. We're gonna make a giant eruption. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Your multicolored CO2 explosion. You ready?
Yeah.
Set, go! Whoa! It's foaming! It's making so much foam! It's coming out the top! Oh my gosh! Look at that!
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fountain. It's still going. Oh my gosh. Ah!
It's a volcano! It's colorful lava coming out of the colorful volcano!
You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
More vinegar in there. Oh! Whoa!
It was colorful lava!
Wow, look at that.
It's a volcano, and colorful lava is coming out of the colorful volcano.
Acids and bases are a lot like kitty cats and snakes. If you had a lot of kitty cats together, they would just kind of lie around all day. They don't really do a whole lot. The same thing is true with snakes. If you have a lot of snakes, they just kind of sit around. But if you get a kitty cat and a snake together, then they fight with each other. Acids and bases are very, very similar. Get them together, they fight. But alone, they just kind of sit around and don't really do a whole lot. When something's neutral, it's kind of like this house plant behind me. It doesn't really do anything, and if a cat goes near it or a snake goes near it, they don't really care about it. They only care about each other. Things that are organized from acidic to basic is called a pH scale. Some things are more acidic or more basic than others, and some things are very, very neutral, and they go in the middle.
All right, Calvin, what are we going to do in this experiment?
I don't know.
This one, we're going to drop a whole bunch of baking soda inside of these glasses. And then, we're going to put a lot of vinegar inside these glasses, and then we're going to fill up these balloons with baking soda. And then, we're going to make sure that they fill up with gas. All right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, first step, we're going to each get a funnel and each get a balloon. All right? You're going to put the funnel inside the balloon and fill it up. You want that one?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to scoop this baking soda here from this scoop inside the funnel, and it's going to start the balloon up with lots and lots of baking soda. And then you just tap it so that it falls down. If you needed a little help, you can use this thing. Ready? All the way up high. All right, now we've got to fill these glasses up with vinegar. You want that one to be yours?
Yeah.
All right, this one will be mine. You want to make sure you put enough vinegar in there so that it fizzes up a lot. You ready?
Yeah.
Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to put these balloons over the top of these containers so that they stick on really well. Ready? I'm going to help you with this one. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Now, when I say go, we're gonna drop all of the baking soda inside the vinegar. It's gonna fizz up and it's gonna wanna explode. So I'm gonna make sure to hold it down really, really tightly, and then we'll see what happens. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna try mine first, and then you can try yours. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh! Ah! Oh my gosh! Whoa! It's filling up with gas! Look at it go!
See it.
Oh my gosh! It's so big and it's still going! Look at all that fizz! All that CO2 is filling up inside the balloon. It's making it happy! It's a happy face! Ah! It got really, really big. It looks kind of like orange soda. Are you ready for yours now?
Yeah.
All right. Whenever you're ready, pick it up and just dump it in. Go, go, go! Ah, ah, keep going. Keep dumping it. It's gotta fill up underneath. Whoa, there it goes. It's foaming and dumping, and it's filling up the balloon with foam. Ah, the green foam is inside the balloon. It's fizzing and fizzing. Oh my goodness.
It's blue.
It's getting bigger and bigger.
Whoa, it's blue.
Whoa, it turned blue.
And my favorite color is blue. And my favorite color is blue. It's this white.
Wow, I would have thought it would be green, but it's not. Oh, all the gas is filling up inside this balloon. They're so big.
There's too much gas. The balloon might pop. All the gas will go everywhere. The balloon might pop, and the gas will go everywhere.
Whoa.
It's filling up with gas. Gas. Gas.
Acid, like vinegar, is really, really sour. A base, like baking soda, is very chalky and bitter. When you mix the two together, it makes carbon dioxide. Watch out, it bubbles up and explodes out of the top of the container. Put the vinegar inside that glass. Baking soda goes in last. Everybody run, there's a mighty blast. It's foam, foam, foam. Bubbles.
Yep, that's enough, all right.
Where you going?